everyone, welcome back. I am so glad that you were able to stop by again and check out my latest video. Last video I spoke about the goldy bronzy smoky eye, and this video I am going to be discussing a more heavier and deeper smoky eye. I have a lot of clients and friends and just peers and people around me that always ask, what is a good way to incorporate a smoky eye into an evening look? Some of us are afraid to go and try to do a smoky eye, so I am going to be using today the Lorac Pro palette. Again, I absolutely love this palette, so that's why I'm discussing it again in this video, because there are so many amazing eye looks that you can create with this. I just think it's just wonderful. So today what I'm going to be doing is a deeper smoky eye. Like I said, for a night out, you have an event to go to, a party to go to, and you kind of want to jazz your eyes up a little bit, but you really don't want to go overly heavy with just, you know, black and maybe a brown. So I'm incorporating a few different colors from the Lorac Pro palette, starting with Slate and then going into black as a contour color, and even adding a little bit of deep purple into it. This is a very easy look that you can create. Please feel free to make any changes to it that suit your eye shape best. I have very deep eyes, so for me sometimes I get a little bit nervous when it comes to the smoky eye, but I still do like to wear it from time to time, especially when I have a party to go to, or I'm going out for a certain event or a night out, and you're looking for something really, really nice and sexy and vamping up those eyes. So I also am wearing false lashes today, and the lashes that I am putting on, that I have put on, are from Smoke and Mirrors Beauty, and the lash that I'm wearing is the Las Vegas lash, so you will see those on in this video, and I hope you like it.
I am going to begin this look by applying my IS Clinical CI Serum and my facial serum, which is Super Serum by IS Clinical as well. Over that, I will apply my moisturizing complex and my restorative eye complex by IS Clinical. I'm going to prime my eyelids with Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I am going to blend together the colors Cream and Taupe, and I will be using these colors to set the eyelid. With a flat eyeshadow brush, I am going to apply the color Slate, and I'm going to spray it with Max Fix Plus so that the pigment could come out even stronger. Taking the color Pewter, I am now going to blend it into my crease, and this is going to be like a transition color also, where you can marry the color Slate with Pewter so that there's no harsh lines. I then take the color Black, and I am going to apply it to the outer corner of my eyelid. And this is where I'm going to start contouring in the eye. I take my blending brush and now I just soften that up a little bit. go back in and I add just a little bit more of black to the outer corner. I am now taking Pewter and applying it to my inner eyelids. I now take the color Deep Purple and I am going to apply it in the crease of my eyelid. I'm just going to center it and then smudge it up a little bit. I am lining my upper lash line and my upper and lower waterlines with the color Engraved by MAC. Going to blend in the eyeliner because I don't really want a harsh line for this look, so I'm just going to smudge it out. I'm using Hello Lashes mascara by IT Cosmetics. This is my absolute favorite mascara, and I'm going to be applying a few coats to each of my eyes. I want to build up my lashes for this look, so that's why I'm applying so many coats. Now I can stop here, but I want to vamp up my eyelashes just a little bit more, so I'm going to be applying false lashes. This is the Vegas Lash by Smoke and Mirrors Beauty. I'm going to use Tightline Mascara by IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply it to my natural lash so that I can marry the natural lash with the false lash. I'm applying a little bit of concealer to my lower lash line, and this is going to prep it for when I apply the Slate next. I'm taking Slate and I'm blending it into my lower lash line. With a warm cloth, I'm just removing any fallout so I can prepare for the face application. I begin my face application by applying Makeup Forever's HD Primer. Onto foundation. I am using Makeup Forever's HD Foundation in number 140. I love this foundation for a flawless face. I'm going to use my beauty blender to stipple it into my entire face. to concealer. I'm going to be using Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to begin by applying it to the inner corner of my eye, working my way out to the outer corner, and then bringing it down, creating a V. Now I'm also applying it out and stretching it out a little bit to the outer corner into the temple. What this does is it opens up the face. Using the Heavenly Luxe Pointed Precision Complexion Brush, I am now going to blend in the concealer. I love this brush for blending in the concealer because it's dense, but it's also very soft and it doesn't tug on the skin. But what happens is that it really blends in the concealer under the eyes and it just lays it down really nice. I want to set the concealer, so I'm going to be using a very loose powder by MAC. With my Celebration Illumination Foundation Powder by IT Cosmetics, I'm going to set the entire face, but very, very gently. For brows, I'm going to be using the Skinny Pencil by IT Cosmetics. I just love, love, love this eyebrow pencil. First, I'll brush out my eyebrows just to create the shape. Then I begin by starting at the arch, because the arch should be the deepest part of your eyebrow. Then I work my way down towards the end of the arch. And then I go back in towards the beginning of the brow. The brow should not be painted on. There should be fullness to it, but it should not look fake. I'm using Tight Line Mascara for my lower lashes. And I absolutely love this mascara for this step because the wand is extremely small and it coats the lashes just perfect. It doesn't make them too thick or leggy or clumpy. It just makes them look great for this step. I'm going to apply a little bit of champagne to my inner eyes. Blending Nude and Champagne together, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to be applying Wet n Wild bronzer, yes I said it, Wet n Wild bronzer in the color Ticket to Brazil, and I am going to contour the hollows of my cheeks with this color. I'm also going to do a light contour on my forehead. And then I'm going to bring it down to the jawline and then also contour the nose area. On to blush. I am going to be applying Pink Swoon Blush by MAC. And then taking the Wet n Wild bronzer and Ticket to Brazil, I'm going to add a little definition and I'm going to apply it to the upper portion of my cheekbone. So I'm going to highlight my face a little bit using Giella's I Am Glam highlighter. This is a must-have highlighter. I absolutely love this one. onto lips. I am taking Cream of Spice lip liner by MAC, and I am lining my lips. And then I'm going to be applying Crème Cup by MAC as well. Then I'm taking Nars lip gloss in the color Super Orgasm, and I am applying it to the center of my lips, and this is going to create the illusion of fullness. And now I'm going to add a few waves to my hair to complete this look. And there you have it, my version of the dark smoky eye. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.
So there it is. I hope that you enjoyed this video of how I create a very dark smoky eye. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. And if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you could share and subscribe to my channel, and you will always be the first to know when something new comes out. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.